today na the 9th day of April 2024. Well, we want to say happy Eid to all we Muslim brothers and sisters na Sarah network. Even though I be the conversation, I be the try for cover the moon small. So that we go one get small no more, see how fast some man go. Yes. Because yesterday someone be the anger and say, the moon. I say the moon not come out. So if you not be come out today, waiting for be happy, you for be continue. That be the make fun with post today and say, you don't have today. I like you not be come out safe. Me at the end beyond. I say okay. But anyway, we say happy Eid. So all man, we observe the month. If you start them, you not finish them. If you finish them, you not start them. Well, not so you get that for pay. Yes. Even this that I be the Hamburg person, I say, you know, say you get it for pay tomorrow. You for continue the fast. I say no, nene fast pretty. Nene fast pretty. You need fast pretty because you get for it. Then if you want faster na the day after pretty. People left. Yeah, because me I be they look for the one that will get it. Well, no say get it way. One kind way. Would I be sick now? Would I have something be happening? What you do in the month? I be they read it. Maybe just the reminder so you get it too. So as I said right now, I said, no, you get it first. You say, no, you need fast pray. Now the day after pray, now you fast. I say, okay, I will still remind you, say, get it. Yes. Jerome back saying, get it. Oh, una always get it. I will remind you now. I will remind you now, yeah? Una will get it. So, the Minister of Agriculture, Dr. Musa Kpaka, he say people in the ask question, and they just think and right say, make he answer the question where a lot of people they ask. For say, Boduya, when we for expect the rice price for go down under this feed Salone project, the feed Salone project, who still we go expect the rice in price for go down at Salone? Because as it is right now, one bag rice don't pass the minimum wage. One bag rice, it don't pass the minimum wage in a Salone. And we don't want to so. We want to let it go down. When? We for expect that. Well, the minister give different variables them. I go read through the piece we write. Yeah? Then it talk about the summer bomb project. You don't have for a butter. Oh, tire. So I don't know. I'm going to talk about this. You say no, I about summer bomb. You go here and self go explain to you about the summer bomb project. Zainab C, thank you for the stars. Dave Katie, thank you. Okay, Dave Katie, they drop them. Fatmata.content, thank you for the stars. Matthew Nobi, thank you. Usman Toli, thank you. Ezekiel, thanks. Aisatu Kamara, thank you for the stars. Well, the Eid, now they drop no more. Yeah? For immediate release, this one they come out from the government of Sierra Leone, but not through the National Public Health Emergency. Salmonella, they don't confirm am. Na falaba. Na den diarrhea illness cases. Falaba. Salmonella. Salone. Okay. Then say, when they follow the reports of a cluster that are thing that we all pack together of severe diarrhea illness na Falaba district, they announced in a press release na March 24. The health officials then confirmed the presence of Salmonella bacteria in that toilet sample from 2 patients them at Falaba district. Mokamo, thank you for the stars. So what in this mean? The National Public Health Emergency one for let we know say one for say Salmonella na a bacteria na small thing like tumbu where they cause diarrhea. You know the left hand do you dey vomit. You know the left hand do you dey give fever back on top the bagging. And 1. 2. Well, then they do more testing for learn more. But waiting and fair not so. 3. The health will command them. Well, then they try for bio. The one they will tap na that part there for make them take steps for protect themselves. That's the way they say waiting this mean. Now, waiting then they advise. Waiting then they advise. Wash you hand frequently. Wash you hand. Beaucoup time. They wash you hand with soap and water. No can I can't talk say water no you. Wash your hand. Soap and water. Then say especially we can't eat business. And you for able for make that one day part of your own life. Good hygiene for the wash your hand. Wash your hand. Simple thing as washing of hands, man. Hey. That are the advice. 2. They say make you visit, make you go now the nearest health facility. If you cannot say you or possibly you leko a boss diarrhea, rombele. Or you just vomit. Go hospital 110. If you dey rombele or you dey vomit. If now all 2 now will like that, I for go hospital. But if you catch up anything, no say you there, I also somebody call 117. Make you report health concern. We find out in a community now, and you also any side. Call 117. I don't know if I go tell you for calling Annette. You got right stand Annette Salone. Lord left there. Call no sin Annette phone hook. Lord no go hamburger. But anyway, call 117. Even Annette safe call them, yeah. Until you go be lucky, then go answer you. So this salmonella, where they don't find out na Falaba district, so the agencies they ask say, so who do they work on this? The National Public Health Agency, when I then give this person this, so they read so for you, and the Ministry of Health and other partner them, now then they work together for address this kind of a thing for protect we own well body one na the country. The National Public Health Agency na Salone na then na the lead na the day before for prevent and control well any kind of a disease. And say for more information about this one, our website for go. So our website to go. Antina Kubula, Sabusa website today. Okay. But anyway, now the media contact this if you get anything media. Now famous in number Salmonella and Salone, Falaba district. Practice safe hygiene, good hygiene. Wash your hand with water and soap. Water and soap. Water and soap. Water and soap. Oh, water and soap. Wash your hands. I don't know why people don't like washing their hands. Eh? For your own safety, safe. Help you safe. Fain water. Don't tell me say water no dey. Fain am. And enough for your hygiene. Wash your hand with water and soap. Then you don't mix poverty. Because a lot of times we now they back people, you say they go pull water. You say, wash your hand with water and soap. As often as possible. More especially we can eat business. You know say you're not clean. You dey put your hand in mouth for bet fingernail. Wash your hand. Okay. And Tibendo say, in surprise if it take this long. Because people they wash their hand. More especially we can't eat business. I don't know. We can just try to say, oh, because water no dey good man, no dey give water, this and that. But for our own safety though. Seriously. For our own well body one. Wash your hands. Wash your hand. Then get that saba. And powerful. Then get the soap. Then get the na soft then king color. Then get the big bag. Like, is that like 15 or 25 kg? Hey, now I buy for the farm. Big one. We get over 3 water well na the compound. But you know, tell me say you no go wash your hand, bo. Wash your hands with soap. Safe hygiene will help you. All right. So let's talk to we people them. That's why even me, street food na Sierra Leone, I'm just scared. I would have loved to, but certain street food then they just don't know how they prepare them. And all this, difficult to. We will know they practice safe hygiene right now. Why they say street food? Not everyone street somewhere. Even the restaurant safe. Restaurant where you go there, the toilet's not correct. Hey, scratch your head. Think twice. I'm serious. Yeah? If you go to a restaurant, the toilet's not correct. I not talk again. You decide no more now. Yeah? So I go, you see the toilet doc. Hey, now the first I go. Like using a restroom, yes. Hey, go do it. Oh, no, I just get drink. Yeah, I just get drink. Yeah. The drink is okay for now. It's okay. That drink clear now. Wahala no dey. If I was if I go buy, I would drink clear. So now one tip me now show me they deal with there. Because if you're not able to maintain your restroom, your bathroom, even if people can go there, you go see say okay, if now people can misuse them, you go understand where you enter there. But so man, I like it all excessively clean. Forget it. Right. President's bill don't appoint Brigadier General Professor Fodesa as the national coordinator for the National Task Force on Drug and Substance Abuse. You remember where President Baby talk on this fight against that speech, where he talk about the National Task Force? Well, you don't get a national coordinator. This come from status. He said, don't please President Bill for making announce the appointment of Brigadier General Professor Fodesa as the national coordinator for the National Task Force on Drug and Substance Abuse. Professor Fodesa. I don't know much about him. Substance abuse, drug abuse. I don't know if he gets a medical background. Or this time like the corona. But okay, na coordinator. A national task force. As the national coordinator of the task force, Professor Sir Inwoke now for bring come expertise for coordinate effort across ministries and sectors them by way manner where you go prioritize the key pillars them where President Bio be don't outline. Remember the pillars then are prevention, care and treatment, social support, law enforcement, and community engagement. Okay. Prevention, care and treatment, social support, law enforcement, and community engagement. Now, Professor Sa they come for can coordinate. across all the sectors them and the ministries. Professor Sago bring in beaucoup experience from governance to security and medical expertise to this new role. Well, definitely, maybe, like I be asked just now, say medical. So tell me now. Especially in the coordinating and mobilizing the multi-stakeholder groups as demonstrated during in leadership with Sierra Leone Ebola and COVID-19 response. COVID-19? Okay. Cannot be the area name so I make, but maybe be just then at the background for get things them done. As a distinguished medical microbiologist, well, kudos. Okay. Then definitely is the man for the job. Then recognize him for insignificant contribution during the West African Ebola outbreak. In research efforts that will lead to the adoption of intravenous infusion as a standard of care for Ebola patients them. Whether one day be reduce the die rates from 90% to approximately 40% na Salone. And I be the technical lead for COVID-19 response. Okay. It was on the technical side. I make like me not be the area name. Professor Sa be play a key role in developing internationally recognized protocols will be result to one of the lowest mortality demand business by COVID-19 globally. Okay. He also served as the Vice Chancellor of the University of Sierra Leone and Surgeon General of the Republic of Sierra Leone Armed Forces. Right now, so they talk so. Professor Sa, they serve as the Executive Director of the National Public Health Agency. Then the Upula Salmonella. Press release just now. 90 before for them. Well, this appointment underscore President Mary's commitment for battle this drug and substance abuse and promoting the public health. Well, we'll get confidence for say Professor Sa in leadership go ensure a comprehensive and coordinated approach for address this number. We go clear the way for tangible progress and transformative impact now we community. So now in that too, President Biodon appoint Professor Sa, and we're waiting and tell we about during the Ebola and COVID-19, and with the question myself ask was a medical background, and he is well, and he dey under the law enforcement back. Hey, now in that. So the National Task Force don't get a lead. And we hope say we will begin see across its national, across the country, each district go see how then go work. Me personally, let them include the local councillors, right inside the community them. They work with the local. So that nobody can take blame by waiting here. Alright. Let's go to Dr. Henry Musa Kpaka, the Minister of Agriculture. Let can tell we the latest on Tomabom. We need 98.1. Lord, the guest standing first. A young man. Himself don't take over. He be go wakadi. Eh? And Tibun say, but this pillar how they talk about how they finance for support them. He say because right now it look like say money no dey. He say because for fight against drug, it not cheap. The minister can explain to we the latest on Tomabom. Usman, ask him first.
Alright, when you start for talk, you mentioned about the Tomabom rice, and we are saying, some time back, the government been started that project. For the benefit of listeners, how far with the Tomabom rice project?
I know say when I like Tomabom, as I talk the name, I know say when I because from within they ask, yeah. So when I listen to from within, so when I talk, try me, explain about the Tomabom rice project again.
Kalisino. Because I'm not going to let you they say, oh, Tomabom, na Shataban. They grow. Can't listen, but Tomabom. Yes, sir. Take way along, sir.
This Tomabom rice, but Lord, just put it into small context.
Wow, for reducer. No, Tomabom na big projects. And I'll reduce into small context first. But if you say so, carry on. Let reduce me. Let not take Alex say that big. Okay, in a context, small. Okay. Wait. You say wait.
This Tomabom rice, but Lord just put it into small context.
Okay, Lord put it into small context. All right. Although I know I do answer, but if you say so, fine. Carry on, sir.
Now, $35 million project will be go launch in Tomabom.
$35 million project. Small money, but not too small money back. Okay, $35 million. Listen to the amount.
With a big part of an for start irrigation.
Water. Irrigation. Now for water. God, the water for we during the rains. We in the camp. We get for water for we self during dry season. Now in irrigation. Irrigation. You already know it's a bit sprinkler, like where the sprinkler where they come on. For let the grass they not die, let it still fine. Irrigation Andy. For water. Because the place big, man they no go the whole watering can they go and waka. See the water. Because it's big. So you use pipe them. Then you get an entire system. Way na irrigation.
Because of the way donor money they come or when they come.
Because of donor money way they come, way not they come. If they come or not they come.
They come or when they come.
Don't know. Okay.
It deleted that money they for let the money come for low start irrigation or come. But again.
Wait. Boss, take a small. Explain them back.
Don't know money they come or when they come.
Okay, don't know money they come or when they come. Okay, the first part.
it delayed that money day for let the money come follow start the irrigation.
So it delayed say the money for start the irrigation in Oka or Ika.
The irrigation not come, but
wait. No.
For let the money come follow start the irrigation not come, but
for let the money come. Anyway, until you understand, Look, go, yeah?
I get good news.
Fine. Because that other side is inconfusing small. The money come or it not come. But you get good news. Waiting at the good news, sir.
This past month, we don't sign the contract for start the irrigation.
Okay. So the contract has been signed. They don't sign a more for let them begin the irrigation. We mean to say, even when it not come, the rest them will still get water.
3,000 hectares.
3,000 hectares. 3,000 hectares. That like 9,000 acres. Yes, 3,000 hectares. Because 1 hectare na like almost 3 acres. And 1 hectare. Yeah? Okay, so now like 9,000 acres. But this, remember, feed Salone, feed the country. And you not go do like how they eat gas. Salone man, if you not eat gas for the day, you say no eat it. Okay, they don't sign the contract. Listen, no.
Now that have been that big project will been go launch. Now really this now be the core of them. Now waiting we don't do now is strategy.
Okay, so the project to then go launch and for sign the contract for start the irrigation.
The feed Salone program. We don't talk say well as if we do that 3,000 irrigation, we don't say in fact enough. So
they no say enough. Just the car talk now. If you do an old country, you don't talk back later, Isa.
3,000 irrigation, we don't say in fact enough. So
they no say the 3,000 hectares enough.
Don't put another plan in place, and I will talk about that for even do maybe 30,000.
Well, no, not be start with the 30,000. Okay, little drops. Start small, then go big. We'll start with 3,000, but maybe the next one 30,000. Well, don't go 10,000 except for 15,000, and half of that 30,000. But anyway, well, agree 3,000, but the next one say waiting.
And I will talk about that for even do maybe 30,000.
But maybe.
But if we do that 30,000, we will make that road back. I make what they talk about tomorrow and they left the road with the goodie. Right? So now really now that's from Buddha, now that now the Tomabom project. $35 million way in the grand scheme of things that's small money.
$35 million, small money. You can't compare. Agriculture not cheap.
Now I make the plan we don't put together. Now for go get $800 million.
Why? Yeah? Oh, now for that 30,000. Okay, 35,000 small money. But now 800,000 are the target.
$5 million way in the grand scheme of things that's small money. Now I make the plan we don't put together. Now for go get $800 million.
Whoa. Slow down. 800 million. 800 million. MCC na be how much again? Forget it. Agriculture feed Salone $800 million. Yes, slow go, sir.
For put 30,000 hectare irrigation na that place there.
Oh. Okay, well, it's like a pilot. So if we do the 3,000, but wait. 3,000 for 35. 3,000 for 35 million. 3,000 in 10. 30,000. 3,000 in 10 na 30,000. Or in a work so, eh? So 35 in 10 will be 350 million. Okay, no, not to say the work. All that thing again for make. When I make you go to 800 million. Oh, okay. And because they wonder, if 3,000 we match out with the 35 million, then 30,000 will they look at 800 million? But anyway, left la mathematics day. All that thing go day.
If you go na Tomabom, if you go na Bondapi, you know say yes. If we do that irrigation day and make that road day, we'll be able to produce most of the rest now what this country need.
Oh, okay. It is about road. So sometimes part of that money they back there for gonna the road. Okay.
So the good news on Tomabom, the irrigation they start. We even make a small 35-kilometer road. We start with 3,000. That means they start this year.
35 million would they make 35-kilometer road or make 30 or 3,000 hectares. Okay.
They start this year.
Not supposed to talk for Amona. I say talk. Say it is start this year. You don't forget what you say they start. Talk and back, sir.
The irrigation they start. We even make a small 35-kilometer road. We start with 3,000. That means they start this year.
You know, irrigation they start this year. The road safe, everything they make and they start this year.
They start this year. So, in fact, if the last time the contractor we don't get the contract for doing, they don't start for mobilize for start the irrigation with it.
Mobilize. Hi. Okay.
That now the if we make the irrigation, we also start down there when I go begin to see the rest.
You know when you go begin see Tomabom rest? Tell them back, sir, because I know go let us they can't talk all that thing here. When you go begin see Tomabom rest?
If we make the irrigation, we also start down there when I go begin to see the rest.
But you know for say if because you see the start this year, you go say when we make the irrigation, but anyway, if we make the irrigation, that's what you say. Not to me talk a le.
If we make the irrigation, we also start down there when I go begin to see the rest.
You know, eh? They don't feel to say just not me.
All right. So from when I start the Tomabom project up till now, any great impact on the way these projects don't create in the life of Salone people in terms of rice production?
Yeah. From all they talk about Tomabom, now this country we call Salone. In terms of rice production, Salone people they don't benefit. Now the question Andy Usman ask 98.1. What's in the minister say?
Well, look, whilst we wait for the irrigation, the project every year then we don't they do small, then the last 2 years ago then do 1,000 hectares for farmer them.
So we still wait for the irrigation. Okay, then do 1,000 hectares.
Both na Tomabom as well as Samu. By the way, the projects na Islamic Development Bank and Badia they fund them.
You will ask, is a builder they fund them? Their uncle Telemba.
Islamic Development Bank and Badia they fund them.
And then they fund them more. Okay.
They support both na Tomabom and Samu. So for the past 3 years, the project starts really be supposed to sign in 2021 and all kick then COVID come with delay.
COVID would hang by you. Now you come with delay, yes.
We make all them plan what they talk about so not kicking. Now only this year I they tell you so this month now we don't sign the contract for do the irrigation, the 3,000 hectare irrigation. In between that and the half of emergency supports within the plow for farmer then, give them seed for do rest. They don't build, they store them. If you go there, they don't build plenty, store them. They don't bring rest meal within the setup in anticipation. Say, we don't do the irrigation. The mill then go there for mill the rest. So all that thing they need there right now in place. But the big part, we make people not see it really now. This irrigation will not be done carry it. We now it don't start where they don't sign contract for where the contractor don't mobilize. Not tomorrow day.
All right. So
Okay. So the irrigation I explained to you. Now for water. So Tomabom, that 1,000 hectare where you say then we give farmers. You know, explain to me waiting at the yield. It become more fine, it not become more fine. It just talk I'm in passing. Just talk I'm in passing. Well, if you see then the Tawana for irrigation, maybe it not become more fine. Because 1,000 hectare, enough for you if not to do in the rains then be planter. Or if you be say the rains cut off by the quick, well, now in that.
for the benefit of listeners, waiting on irrigation.
Irrigation away, say we right now, some side and day or most side of the country, with the wait let rain come for let we plant rest. Irrigation na engineering waiting to do for control water. So if you go to Tomabo, you see river River Sewa. So we take water, we make canals them, we pump the water come inside the canals them. Then when we need them, we release them. We don't need them, we lock them. So that 10 day dry season self, we know we go put water inside the canal and plant rest. So we go to plant rest 110 or 210. It's an important question because if we the plant rest and we do rest back by irrigation, you go able to control plenty thing there, right? So you pest management, the types of the amount of water we they go there, the fertilizer we they get, and so we they expect back the yield then go up. Right now, we rest yield the range anywhere from 1.5 to 1.9 metric tons per hectare. And a small land,
They are giving the numbers back.
5 to 1.9 metric tons.
No, wait, the numbers.
Anywhere from 1.5 to 1.9 metric tons.
No, wait, no. Bro. Canvas.
Expect back the yield then go up.
The yield, that now where you harvest. Where you harvest, waiting, you harvest. Where you plant, waiting you harvest. Listen, waiting is say we the yield right now na tomabo. Maybe now for that 1,000 hectare we been talking passing.
Right now we rest yield the range anywhere from 1.5 to 1.9 metric tons per hectare. And a small land, most countries they do now 8, 9, 10.
We they get waiting 1.
Metric tons per hectare. And a small land, most countries they do now 8, 9, 10. Right, so if we do irrigation, we believe we'll begin hit them 4, 5 mark then. And if we do 4, 5, 2 or 3 times per year, we don't knock 8, 12 tons per hectare. Then a boku rest, especially if the area where they do plenty. So now that make that irrigation what they talk about very important.
All right, quickly before we go for a break, as of now, almost in terms of quantity of money, we Salone the import
rest, well over 200,000. Why start this work? We need to do the statistics properly.
200,000 or 200 million?
But well over 200,000 US, 200 million. I'm sorry.
Hey.
200 million US dollars. Over every year. In fact, I do some analysis just on the money. This now. That 200 million and plus, now one way all man, you self they spend for that money they because then they buy rest if you buy imported rest. But one way now, we government they take feed schools, take feed military, take feed correctional service, all and they do for the past from 2019 to 2022, 2023 beginning, that'll be $115 million.
All and they force. You call school force. No, uncle, call the military, the police, correctional service, because them and they get one bag rest. Or they supposed to forget monthly. But not call school like say, now only school and the country and they eat by this rest. Yes, you get certain school them where they benefit from the school feeding program. but not to all the schools. But when I first you call, I don't need no more. Continue.
When government they pull in pocket pay. So now make you pass policy just before we go. The two policies they don't pass. Very key for this, for the success of this now. For say this year where they start.
You say government they pull in their pocket on inside that one pot, then they pull her. Okay.
Schools, military, correctional service, hospitals, remand homes, all the institutions where government they buy, rest and feed.
Hospital? Who's hospital where they buy rest and feed so? Something they do some who no get knowledge of. Okay, me, la not say we. Because until you know. Schools, we no say no to all the school them. They benefit. But now hospital back down inside. Not so pambado. I not say no deal. But no, I just want to know which hospital. Which hospital where government they buy rest for, where then they feed na the nurses then, na the doctor then, na the patients then, where then they give them doctor then chef rest. Eh? I just want to know the hospital where they benefit from government rest. The security sector, yes, I know. Police, correctional, the military, hospital, na cottage, na connaught, on up the provinces. And this one back when at school, you can always put before. You say anything?
Schools, military, correctional.
Wait.
Schools, military, correctional service, hospitals, remand homes, all the institutions where government they buy rest and feed. This year, 20% of that rest they now local rest.
The government don't try. Local rest. That the one the way who plants na the country 20%. Okay.
We don't begin implement that policy there. They work with finance. We don't meet with the MD. They were involved. They don't decide say something and say we'll pull in money source. We find the people that will produce the rest and give them. If we do that, we don't create market for them where they already grow rest.
What see the try to explain now? They have the money. They fend farmers them. Then give them the money. Then plant for government. Where they harvest, they hand over give government. Good scheme if politics don't come inside it. Yes. Because I see them begin give party member, I don't know. You don't feel to say now on your own team. And that one of the major things they done the way they make agriculture not go before na Salone. Because the one them waking benefits parents scheme and the one they will not even get to be God himself. Already now government we serve the people. There is scheme where they talk so now for plant rest. So man no go forget God back. You go take the money. If she don't back it, don't back he begin talk back but government back. As long as they give the right people them. Me I dey test this planting season at the plant rest. I dey test her. I plant rest this planting season. Even if you not boku. I get place for that. So sometimes where the scheme they can now. If I don't show them, say me I plant to a looker. If I cow the seed, wait till we need. Who get the place? Na cow can plant. Leave them on for the grab the border there.
At the space. So very, very, very important for we. We also the second policy since I did on policy. We also pass another policy where all the rice importer them, we don't tell them say, them for participate inside this 2024, inside the rice value chain. Participation will left and open. If you want, you go grow rice. If you want, you go gather rice, package and sell and bag and local rice.
I'm afraid with that scheme they do. Then rice importer there, then gets money. And I don't think say they go and support the local people them. I don't think they go and support. They say go find land, then grow the rest. Then sell give it back at their own price. The first scheme, I did in support of that first scheme. But even at that itself, government forgive certain percentage where they know say now they go towards the production of the rest. But I don't know at the end of the day, because if the government finance you, how the price they determine. So if you go bad, waiting here for happen. But this one now they say that they encourage the one they way can spend 200 million for car with rest. Now they no more now they want to give for control the price. Yes. Because if the one they come inside saying that they can't plant. Okay, you go say no triple level and then get for hire locals them. Then self go get job. That is true though. But brother, then go still control the price.
If you want, you go mill rest. Any of them thing in there, but the need for do them, and we go count the quantity, the metric tons we they do in exchange for the license. They all agree, so then they make different arrangements now. So then they sign MOU with we, and we do on the process to make sure say this year then self they participate. If we do them thing in there,
either part we say, then they do them in exchange for the license. Okay. It's something you find.
if you want, you go mill rest. Any of them thing in there, but the need for do them, and we go count the quantity, the metric tons we they do in exchange for the license.
So then they count the metric tons, the quantity, in exchange for their license. Okay.
They all agree, so then they make different arrangements now. So then they sign MOU with we, and we do on the process to make sure say this year then self they participate. If we do them till end, and then we get irrigation, and then we boost production, we believe say we'll make plenty progress even this first full season, planting season for the feed Salone implementation.
So now the word do that too. But remember where you talk when you go see the rest after the irrigation. At that time we go see the rest. That now the Minister of Agriculture, Dr. Henry Musa Kpaka. He said, whose time we for expect the rest price for go down under the Feed Salone project? He said, as we there by this full planting season under the Feed Salone project, he said, in the friend people and they ask this question: whose impact the Feed Salone will get on the price of rest in our stem? He said, when check, well, it's not genuine question. He said, but hey, inflation and high prices of certain commodities, especially Salone, we own staple food like rest. It touch we all, and it pinch that poor person, and it feel a bad one. He say when watch inside World Food Program, then reports over 1 million Sierra Leone people acutely hungry. They angry, bad one. Over 1 million. He says so it's natural for make people and turn to the Ministry of Agriculture and Food Security and feed Salone for the solution for that over 1 million people and we get bad angry. He said what they do under the feed Salone for gets a link with the price of nyam business. However, the relationship between the current production and the market price for rice is not correct. He said because various factors them where they beyond the ministry in control, now then they affect rice price na market. He said okay, well, begin. He said in the status quo, we say roughly 55% of the rice where we dey eat na can the cow time. 55%, who say the other 45% they come on? Okay. 55% of the rice we dey eat na can the cow time imported. And then rice wey they carry it cheap past the one who they plant na Salone. He said this particular situation, well, it make the market price influenced by waiting the global commodity market and the profit margin of the farmers them where they abroad when are the rest where they die for. And it reduce the control where the ministry gets over the rest price. So I give you some bullet points here. He say cost drivers and rice price. He say now look one story ba. When Sierra Leone achieve self-sufficiency by rice business, we go meet fully the domestic consumption need. Like all the rice we eat in the country, we will plant them for ourselves. Even in that scenario, there several factors them go influence the price of rice. And then factor, well, in go categorize them in two groups. One, the yield that are way to harvest, and overall the productivity of the rice in value chain. We're going to encompass the efficiency and output of we agricultural practice. That are one. Two, the production cost. We go include the cost of the seed and the fuel we require for operate the tractors them and also the harvesters them. We get for millam, which we they pay transportation for car, you get for cram, and the one them we do the labor you get for pay them. Additionally, then cost there they influence the general price level of other goods and services where they happen inside the country. Okay, we talk about Kuba logo. This other bullet point we give is say we must productivity in the rice value chain internally. It said the current national rice yield, now that we talk just on here, for say now 1.9 metric tons per hectare. But the value chain, they face a 40% post-harvest loss. Say farmers then typically they harvest 38 bags, that are 50 kg each of paddy rice per hectare. 38 bag per hectare. Okay, I don't get an idea. 38 bag per hectare. So if we even plant 1 hectare, then it go don't save me not for buy rice for 1 year. Okay. So, alright. That left and first. It reduced about 22.8 bags after losses. And finally, to about 16 bag of table rice post milling. Then after they don't mill and done. A 50 kg of milled local rice cost 1,200, 1.2 million. He said that one day go get like 19,200,000 per hectare. However, the estimated cost where you go for plants 1 hectare of rice inside 2024, it will cost you 16 million. Oh. It is 16 million. Now it will cost you. Or I can say 16,000 per new money. If that only go help you. 16,000 per the new money. But when you don't do all thing what you sell, it will cost you. You will get 19,200. So 16 million, that's the 3,200. And he said the 16,000 cover only mechanical land preparation, seeds, fertilizers, and agrochemicals. It excludes the milling, transportation, and additional labor cost. And the enterprise for producing a hectare of rice leaves little margin for the farmer. Well, I lost it so. But I go still try 1 hectare though. Oh, today so I lost it so. Yeah, because if just for the production they cost you 16, in order for all the other thing and transport and all that thing they don't mix. They don't see, eh? Huh. The farmer the way they produce boku scale, they stand at a better chance because the production at a scale they reduce the marginal cost. The cost for produce 1 additional hectare of rice due to the economics of the scale, it double the rice yield from, let's say, 1.9 to 4 metric tons per hectare. Okay. I want to go first. For now, rice is economically and strategically important for Sierra Leone, it is say. Feed Salone objective for rice. Okay. It's in a Feed Salone objective for rice. President Bill's commitment to food security and inclusive growth. A sailor will open the eye to proposals of quick fixes. Be vigilant. Okay, low, take small one first per this. Feed Salone objective for the rest. A key objective of Feed Salone now for reduce rice importation by 20% every year, annually, every year. For make we realize this goal, we for attract local farmers and investors into rice production. Me are there. I don't tell you I test this year. We will only be successful if rice production and the entire value chain they're attractive and profitable. Nobody no one do farming, work for loss, business for loss. No, you go for profit. And which is true. Okay. We must attract local farmers and investors into rice production. We will only be successful of rice production and the entire value chain way attractive and profitable. They say when you don't go now all the major rice production zones them, beaucoup de team, and he don't get discussion with the rest processors them and the millers them nationwide. He understands say the primary concern now about them profitability within the rice value chain. He said we not go able on one hand for say the farmers and the investors for make them come for make we plant and increase the value chain, and on the other hand we get an explicit objective around low price. It's going to be a difficult one. He say government where they make low risk prices in objective, then for be prepared for subsidize local rice production for the long haul heavily. The subsidy must include internal and external cost drivers. By design, Feed Salone does not have an explicit price objective because wetin do? You know they guarantee low price or lowest price, because then they go rely on a large government subsidy program which they find inefficient. Okay. So the Feed Salone approach relies on attracting the private sector in the value chain than for can plant rice and sell rice. With more competitive actors, rice production go increase, go up, go rise, and the efficiency gains go begin for put downward pressure on some of the cost production, which will ultimately affect the price of rice in the market. And in a magic. With the explanation we give you, who stand the Feed Salone go able affect make the rice price go down? He don't tell we say dénonciant. The Feed Salone approach relies on attracting the private sector because Feed Salone does not have an explicit price objective, because guaranteeing low rice price will rely on a large government subsidy program which then find inefficient. Una not find inefficient, government not get the money. Just tell with Andy. We go understand. Government not get money for subsidize or plant rice. So we out private sector, now they can put the rice price down. Okay. Oh. And there they left and safe. They continue again. So what you for all what you hear so, what in you don't take? Eh? With what I explain so, what you take? Who's the feel to say the rice price go down? The Feed Salone project go affect the rice price for make it reduce. Whose friend? What you get for you, sir?
Yeah, thanks a lot, Tripoli. Thanks for talking through. Well, in terms of sufficiency, we'll be able to say the price of the rice could go down, and we will say we get sustainable something we not the rest we will come off for do for let people eat at a cheaper price, afford them, and then we able for sell from now on day or save money within the import, as then they say. Only when the approach within they use that way with a genuine one, and avoid the way for forecast. When they forecast, now forecast more, you see where the error they come from the forecast, and then they give you figures, but they not they join them together. Before actually, sometimes they not they tell with detail about tons, but now they begin to see they bring to hectare size and then the cost, but it lay more emphasis on the waiting at the funds we get for come, the capital we they need for let them go able to forward this system we go sustain a year-round production. And the year-round production, as you talk, na dey then they produce any season no go day because the factors or the thing that would make that plant grow, then go day ready, then go they get the fertilizer that the side where the fertilizer outside they need say the soil for get more nutrient for let the thing go eat, either because of other reasons them during the season. So then go they get water for back them up. But for let them thing go able for do, then go for able try, waiting them people and they consume. Salone an average of over let we say an estimate of I think 530,000 tons would then they eat per year. Within the talks within the import so the one who can left now sometimes they already push go the other year but average consumption then like one person he eat about 200 kg for in one. So the average that one day they eat. So you don't know say that this that you target. You don't get you land where say now yeah they grow where say this ground here they try for make and let it go better more and more and then how much you will produce per year based on if now 1 year it produce the hectares they will get and then at times and by two then that will work a proportion for the people. I mean, other words, you try for produce thing, what will reach for the population at a cheaper price, and then you cut down the cost we government the cost for let them go import that money they turn around for the other things, like it is seen in the user now for let them go do other areas them will be all been the suggest. But not to a large scale. So it's a matter of knowing the arable land and that land the way they grow, how much land una get. Now we get thousands of hectares there. We get thousands of lands, but most time now just still a bit would they still they irrigate, a bit now would they still use for farm, and a bit small bit would they use still for extend the farming like not to about would they see them go for start a certain amount of hectares. But it all comes down to how because what the people in the experience again, you see the farmers they now don't come inside in a different form. Okay, the farmers then they wait for funds again. The farmers then they get timing for do them their fertilizer. The farmers then get the other challenge now for see how the season go with the other crop what them go produce. So if you now rest on one for produce the 2 year rounds inside a particular ground day, if you now do crop rotation for sure I will plant other thing they will help the country. Well if you now rest on one do, then you get for say then one of them small older commercial farmers there who then be don't put into this system, how we will able for make them they self get an irrigation system wherein it will develop from the main source of the river. Then una no go say una the bank am all the way, una the irrigate am at a bigger side, like we do the water, the same way we just say I the try for do Guma Valley and water for go Tinakisi. You get the main pipe. So it's from that main pipe now, you can get the sprinkler point where the people then can still able get if the point of the one who the irrigation for bank am, like when they say that for bank that phase 2 for that hydro, we say for go bank am. Because when you bank remember again you can get a disadvantage to the environment. We say when no look after them, in the beginning cause back then disease outbreak or the toxo. See what are they gather at a point who so they will control them at a point. But if they ever control again, it can become very rich for the plant, depending on the feedback of how they maintain. But it's a matter of balancing the cost, knowing the size of land on what irrigate, knowing the production. Then if you go take how many millions of dollars what you're talking now, say now they need over $800 million. But we don't hear about them funds there. All they tell you back now probably then they forecast some of them funds there for car. It tells me about the challenges of that first $1 million when they say it not come on time. We did not say some of them become as a form of a pilot scheme. And then a disbursement of the final one, we don't know how much they don't disburse so far because of transparency for say, well, would they wait for that money for car? But that money they even get allegations about some of them. The way they be the user for saying that they then we don't go do ACC go check, but we not been know the findings based on the former agriculture minister who been there. So telling us now say that money come late, or that money not they come, and then they tell you about Turkey. Then we don't tell you about other Arab issues again. Other area around Poloko, where we tell we see them go get the a particular area where the agriculture system go get a base day where I think na part of Turkey go can dey. Then they don't tell you about that pineapple one na Kenema we been get some problem. Then we get one where they say the Japanese they will can do seedlings and that area dey between Puloko and Gambia, but there was an irrigation program which then we don't tell we say you go do irrigation sector day. So it's a matter of how go able for account of them thing there. And that go even help una tomorrow if una begin say una dey invest on other crops. Or una go say now una cocoa will add up. So that we go dey use now the cocoa for go, the rest now we not import again, it go do first. While we dey wait for long, we'll get extra. So now the other hand we don't get, we dey put the pilot scheme on cocoa. But how we were able to get the outside wall again for belief say then thing that we they do so, we they do that according to waiting the law say for produce then thing they are then they go accept for seller. Because you burn bush for let you go damage the forest, for let you go produce more, they can question that. Because at the moment, like cocoa now, they get out and called traceability policy. Now that traceability policy for trace outside the cocoa come in quality, how una producer, now so una go get the market or the European market they go. Ghana get that particular issue right now, when that challenge they get because then they can't find out then deforestation, the area outside and put for agriculture and go beyond. So they try for cut down deforestation day. So then they try for say well now we're not able to begin by cocoa. Remember cocoa now one of them main GDP, just like we say now part of we GDP. We know we see now being a part of we GDP who that say they get money for go put. But it's a matter of how government get for look that small scale holder commercial area, try for know the timing of how una will bring the fertilizer, when the climate they change, how the insects, how disease them, how una go able to balance this for let the production go high. Because if the production high, the quality good, now that one they give una more place na the outside world based on the other crops them. With the rice now, una target na for let una go get something who go equal with waiting the people and the consume. That now una target. But if una the always tell you una the forecast and during the forecast there is an error, una not get una the dress the hunger say well it's stable. Una the dress poverty for say well it's stable. Una the dress the tax burden say it's stable for the people them. Then during this process now, I know they try to say, well, no, we put something in place. We get all this institution, we get slurry, we get all those areas they would agriculture. Why we not we just try? We put this one way for let we be able to get production. We will help the people in life. No matter of waiting on a spend day, then that's where the production they go. Then a matter of waiting on a look side thing go invest quicker. Now that area they will go look into. But when you get all the table line up, you get the handle of the politics and their own agenda. The agenda not for let then look at prosperity as passion again. But when then they look at prosperity, where then they tell you about the SDG, we're gonna then plan that and right again afterwards SDG. And what's in the SDG and they tell we it says zero hunger. No poverty. 1 and 2. As you open the page, 1 and 2. No hunger, zero, no hunger and no poverty. So and good health. So if you're anything there, you're not able to reach there anytime you go collect your brain. And if you look the ratio of that thing they are now where you don't spend the money, you don't go or you don't bypass some other areas, then within the production they bring, you know go no side because by the time when I go reach the other time when they go, they develop the price then as soon as they go. Then anytime when they charge you for a project you go cost on a certain amount, or now go back the other year you don't increase. So those are the challenges that when they get for the take. Look into the farmers take out the timetable of them, they work with and they do. Some of them projects they are able for divert them to them and become genuine. But it's a matter of how transparent we then they get funds and how transparent then they do them and the proper approach for who side then will put them money there. Hopefully them go able for they see how then the because some of the things when they say they are very good ideas, but it's a matter of the idea for put inside politics, the idea for production and development. Thank you so much. Hope for a better nation. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, Usfriend.
Welcome, yes, sir.
All right. Say thanks to Usfriend for your contribution today. After listening, when you think say we go begin benefits with the low rice prize wey dey feed Salone, the Tomabon project, they all go get. Welcome on board, Ezekiel. What you get on this one, sir?
Thank you so much, Triple A. Thanks to our host friend and to all the listeners. Um, um it's all good things about the area about Tomabom and good news. The only thing we me are confused about um this irrigation program within they talk about within the government now they engage in this farming activity or foreigners and the don't gain the contract for put that irrigation and then do the farming day. It's still confusing to me. I don't know if then just they put the irrigation and allow ordinary farmers and then go do the farming because it's still confusing to me. Because as we know, anything we government they engage in, not just a matter of whether whose party they in power, if the other one come, how they go manage them, how the process is it gonna be smooth? So I confused on that side. I really confused. And when then come back to the process, like what you say, some side where the government can do well and give money to farmers and they misuse them. You know, I think somebody mentioned that way back where APC been do some thing like that. Some farmers then take the money, go buy Okada, say go get more money out of Okada than go 12 in a field. So I don't know how the program they work, but as you they say, farming is very very expensive. If you want for modernize them, you definitely forget a whole lot of thing. If then they use we look at farmers place aside and don't put irrigation system they way for run 24/7. Definitely special seedling. As that man we been they work with you, we been they explain some things them some of the seedling how it work, how fast it how the yielding they, you if you get them team then they teach, farmers a way then they see it they get result. So whether this government day or this government come, the farmer still go there as a farmer, then don't teach them a plan where it work, then they end up for do 'em. Case example, what been in a village I turned to strong tobacco farmer. When they they do tobacco farming, of course, in the primary school, the last group at least now we area where they can do through is it Ore tobacco? I don't know which company was it, but now then when they nurse the thing, then they come with them and can give away the tobacco. We they go then show we the length of how you they plant them, everything, and then how many times you for water them, and then after some time una stop the rain begins. They begin for planter before the rain they begin. So basically we they water them every day. But when they teach you that process, at one point now, we can see say the man come now the very field now they then can take all the seed. Then they take the seed, package them and can go. Then go nurse them somewhere. Not to even McKinney, but somewhere now then they go north and then they pack them behind Honda during the planting season. So at one point as then they left, the pa women and say, okay, you don't see how then they harvest the seed. As then left, we self do the same thing. And we know some. We young come up fine, pass there. They not teach we how for do them. Instead, then they carry with them. So just imagine the 10 way they stop if we not been done land on we own how for do them. But the production for them be way better. The process will try and error for 5 years with the land, the process, and then we finally get the timing and everything. But just imagine if then we spend the time for show the people and now the place how for nurse this at the particular time of the month, what you need, how you for do 'em. Then they do them instead. Then they not Sierra Leone, but then they left we take the seed from the village and can't go now other place, boom, just for whole people and by their whatever you want call it, so that then will continue for just give you small money because when then do all that day during the harvesting, then they calculate how much now therefore take from you or pay you for the harvest because then would begin for calculating now we know the seedling and it costs by the time you know out of 50 bill then the money way they get now for only 10 bill so this whole thing are still confused because farming, I don't know. I know one day see who's like government engage in farming and you know, really do well, you know, because as we know, not a dictatorship we get, so with this party commodity and the other one come, know sometimes they put them if you change the process around, you put new people in there where they not even know about the process, what thing will be the result. So as you rightly say, this not for big party business. Watch the one that way them very productive. Yes, people and they way they not go do them right. People and not then go they way they not go then way they not go follow the protocol, but not close the door. Say, oh, then people are not care. The one that way they care put emphasis on them. The one that way they not care, una begin for push them na decide or warn them how the process for work. But if we just engage in a government project, just government, we still going continue to forget the same problem because farmers and they all of us Sierra Leone and for just give them encouragement and continuously deal with them. When you give somebody way they in a city, put them in charge, we know they go na the farm. So during the harvest for show people and go to map inside it for show people and then after that, I go sit down back for wait for money for chopper. You know they go no side because the one that we they already did it, cow on a cow with experts them, let them go teach them. But where people and see money just know all of a sudden they all turn farmers. Then just they go there, they tell way there for show. Camera, show on camera, and then they can sit down back in the city. You know, and so as a result, we know they get the result we want. So this nothing we really need a lot of thoughts. Nobody know for just rush on them or else we'll continue for complain all the time. But a good idea if really we pay more focus on that because population they grow around the world. Not to we no more now they eat rest. The rest consumption is very, very high. And believe you me, roguesters then don't go inside into this process. I can really me what I don't see, what I don't they see. I can tell you say some rice they way the Canada country not to 100% rest plastic day, because as they say the consumption is so high, it's so high. So if we not pay too much focus on waiting we they able for produce for we self and eat, the death ratio you go see and we will continue for increase because as more people and they consume, more population they increase, roadsters then go find way how for feed the population if we no one do one for we self. Thank you so much, Triple A. God bless we all.
Thank you very much, Ezekiel.
Yes, sir.
The land where we lack. Yeah? So your confidence level, what's I reach now after listening to the minister? Or you did out? Eh? You get any doubt? Okay. But we there. We make a sharp for left here. Yes, Batunga. What you get on this one?
Yes, if I'm with all thank you for that contribution this morning. Then there's I tell una say I go na cottage and I'm not happy with what I see. I just hope you go give me like time for make I just talk on this because for the past couple days, I'm a little bit disturbed about the fact that women and then in this country are not get any safe side for go born. Where I dey see the governments they go around and collect money then for the NTR, but for some reason and they show up now the country. Um the the woman then issue now thing where any government will come they can use them for projects for right project and get money. So I don't know why 2024 we not still get maternity ward them where woman then go they born and they come out then they picking and go home safe. This country woman then born one at 50-50. Sometimes you survive, sometimes you begin die. I don't think at this age before they go through that by now. So because I get frustrated with this, I do some digging and I notice the government actually we don't get right a proposal like they can always do for the NTR for women then for open maternity ward them all over the country where the World Bank fund them. They give them actually now projects, not alone. Oh, this now project of $60 million. The project number now P as in Paul 172102. P as in Paul 172102. They start the implementation of this project 2021. If I'm with them, where I go through these projects, I just see say in order for yield to anything better. If they don't spend $1 million just on feasibility studies, they will tell the feasibility study for. Now for find way for get rid of medical waste, biomedical waste. If I'm with they spend $1 million just on that alone. So I can ask myself, what in the departments within this country, what in the workers then they do? Where anytime I see them project here, they spend so much money on visibility studies, they spend a lot of money on consultation. The consultants and they eat the money and all them here why the government and they do them now because not a tangible thing that what they see. So they go say consultant this, why are this farm? The farm, if you go through the project, you know they see any farm name or any phone number. You know, now Salone they see all projects, and they see actual pictures there. Where if you go to the website, the World Bank websites and all that IMF and African Development Bank, you go see other countries they actually show project pictures or project pictures there. We now need to do that at this country. So I don't know, me fam with them. I don't know why we not go just they do the right thing. We all can talk. Then people are then they are getting in an argument with somebody when I top official at government. I confront her with them here. I said, man, when are they getting money? What you know they do, sir? You know, the man tell me say, well, after all, APC said they do. Okay, so when we go stop for blame APC, we anytime we will say something, we will always go back and say APC be the do. So if APC be the do, so who for continue for do? So I don't know when this will stop. This I can always say the pattern is always the same. The government, especially this government will get right now, so the pattern is always the same. It's all lip service. They go bring out their statistics here. A woman they need to die now, or the maternity, infantry. They get all their statistics here. I don't know how they pull their number, but we cannot go on. You need to see them. You need to see them. They go on. They talk about seeing them way now just impossible things them, or there are more kids in school now than ever before. Now lie. Me family there. The beginning of the big now at this country they pass. 10, 20 years ago, where it also increased. We say, why don't we get a big instead of they go school? A shameful, I get guests that will be to me. Where I be the shame for come out them because anything will come out, they storm the motor car, beginning small beginning. 8, 9, 10 years old beginning, waiting for this school, not this school. But the government can always say, oh, we don't increase this, we don't increase this. They go appoint 2 man and they say they don't raise the percentage to 300%. It happened with agriculture, where they been appoint some new directors. Just because they appoint 3 women, them you just been say that. They say they don't increase that by 300%. So, my family, I just want to make they pay attention to the here. Maybe the government they make people that know like project like this they exist. When we go see woman then later, my family they are sorry, I don't know, but they in a very bad state where I don't want to talk about. You know, we are privileged for going inside there because somebody called me from overseas. Said, "Yeah, me woman they born go there near." And I go there for go support and just in case they need money. But you get the money, so they not get the basic medicine. What did the woman tell me? She will not get any medicine for this pain or this woman they go through. One whole hospital. But at the same time, we see we found with now they celebrate where they see the minister there, with them big motor then they celebrate. The only country was where they celebrate criminal there, where they make who they suffer. Then people they're criminals. These are all criminals now. Where they run this country right now. If you see, you go spend 730,000 on what? The same company, this one company why they see for them projects here, why I can tell people that AKJ Enterprise, where they open them to 2018. All the company they all get them projects and at the same pattern. They're all at 2018 they open them, 2019. So now that would say you say all them projects now just minister them, politician them, say go open project, go open company and go give projects. And all them projects they talk about here, non tangible. When I go see now this 60 million go down, they not build one maternity ward for any hospital. When I go watch them, they done soon. If you already spend 2-3 million on a consulting fee, when they go actually put on the actual projects. I don't really want to talk about the Toma bomb because the Toma bomb is just another lie where they talk about irrigation. The people that they plant rice in this country for a very long time. You don't need irrigation. What you need irrigation for something where about seasonal. So that just for sure, say na lie that they lie. They not get for dwam. You give them where people that get say, oh, may they get the 400 million. Now small money for country like Salone, especially these days. I'd always tell people that we'll get $1 billion, we'll give Mother Bill and the minister that they go find way for finish them all. They're not going to show now one thing saying that this we do. We'll come say it ain't trouble. Oh. If they don't put me now as part of the drug narco states them officially, if when I go to the US State Department website, you go see say Salone, they don't add and say we na drug cartel country. So this again na the government, na APC they give them bad name. No, now just what thing that happen. If you do business now, like me na businessman, you know how many times people don't approach me? Maybe na me head not day where they take them on here, or they approach me with I get access for go America, I get access for go anywhere in the world because of the passport I get. They go approach you, then proposal, yeah. We all now for launder money. Launder. All the business now just a scam. Sorry, I don't know who's our country they go, but just they go bien. Una good morning.
Thank you, Batunga.
You're welcome, sir.
Okay. Where Batunga they talk about seasonal, I guess. Well, with irrigation, if irrigation come inside, it not be seasonal anymore. because irrigation na for water the rest. So water go dey at always for make e no be seasonal like wey right now dry season. Well, na in that rest. If you plant sef, e go die because you no go able for water am. But irrigation, the water go dey for water the rest. Yes, Suman, what you get for us? Hello, Tsui.
Hello, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, you get the
Sorry.
platform, sir.
Yeah, I want to tell the previous. Yesterday we go to mosques and get one big mosque with them called King Fahad Mosque. I got to take me model lodi. They tell me that call the kind inside at Sinaput Arab man them and able to take the phone call. I want to say thank you to we previous contributors. You know, like I don't say today, and I'm not gonna stop for powder, Mr. Batonga. Now one of Southern name, it is rank bala with them. Now make them all hold and take today because the man just completely honest, pure, and complete. You know, and I hope people within the SLPP side because I know say Northerners and they we na SLPP, but most of the time, like me in-laws the house where we need a tire for fat all the time, you know, then go begin to see the reality and see
Why look like say today, village people
yeah.
and they
So
then they
I,
and I
I,
know
did-
say you do, but the village people and they fetch you connection.
they affect me serious, but I did move away from them.
Okay, continue.
Yeah. So this idea say now we tribe, now we region, or now we party, then can never do wrong. You know, if we don't move away from that, I'm afraid I don't know which side we country to go because people they see the heinous activities and way this government and this president they do. Not too long ago, just last week, where he talked about this push, he still mentioned this maternal mortality. He talked about that. And he lied back. He lied back. He talks about how the numbers they don't go up by 60 something percent. You know? But me in that area they come out. You know, now from where road me come out, I can stretch my hand, I don't touch cottage. So I know people them where they around there. And I know people them, I know somebody where don't go born the last year, he died. The woman don't born done. He don't born done, me brother. He sit down, he dey do well. The next day, he bleed to death. The cottage. Yes. I don't say this over and over. The woman don't born done. He sit down, he relax. He bleed to death. Then the born pikin and they come on. I get a nephew, you know, where died. So when this president is so lazy that he allowed them people here for the lie to them. And you know, God, this guy went at the Minister of Health. Really, now who's kind doctor where this guy been in America? Who's kind doctor? Now be primary doctor, now be specialist, now be surgeon. Who's kind doctor where this guy be? Because people like this guy, na heartless human being. Because if you train or you work in a country like this, sorry if I look like say today on me and the village people we don't hold on. Because if you not person we don't work in a country like this, where's your ethics? Where's your ethics, Mr. Minister? Eh? You dey give the president bad information. You dey give the president bad report. Because we get a president, we're not here. We get a president, we're so lame, we're so kickback. It take the same thing that happened with that telecom issue, that Seratel issue. Everything where Mohamed Rado Suare tell him, now he go speak back in the parliament. Then the same Rado Suare will give the president that report there. Now the same Rado Suare 2 months later, he go back to the same parliament. They go tell and say Seratel the run loss, so then for mortgage am. Now the reason now they'll be make that young man away himself don't turn to Tutu, where we been getting credit because he stood against that. And he asked a question. So, well, would I tell me the truth? Because the president just come on here, tell me, say, Seratel, they do very well. Less than 2 months, now you they can't tell me, say, Seratel, they under life support. So, would I tell me the truth? Now, then I they talk, say, ain't the big man at the house. And disrespect. I don't even know why they not be hold in contempt. But we will not get parliament. We'll get place with now a kindergarten place. We said they go put young boys and girls for let them babysit them. Because I mean not call land as a parliament. You know, now the same thing they happen. This president need a cross check. This president need a check in minister them. So anyone where he get a tax, then just they can say, okay, the tax where you eat. Now the thing is that this happen. Because anytime where this president talk about infant maternal mortality and maternal mortality, they give say would not increase by 60%. But lie. Can lie. How you go hate you people and so much that you dey lie on them, your life, you dey lie on them your survival, you dey use them for bring money in, and you take that money that you use them to yourself. Why then they punish? Why then they die? Who's kind human being? How you they sleep na net? How you they sleep na net? How you they put your head na your pillow, Mr. Minister? Because then you they lie all and lie to this president, and because this president not here, so you need a cross check. It just the take because then number where it get to not of saying now the president get there and pull them for himself. Now you not the minister them now waiting when they tell them, and instead not they check. You know, people and they die so much. My in-laws and they argue me. Tell me. I they asked them yesterday. Tell me what in Marabio. Show me the things that way Marabio don't do for Sierra Leone, or tell me the things and the modalities that way it don't put in place. Where you say self where they not Sierra Leone, where they you don't, where they not abroad. You they look and say, you know what? There's a light at the end of the tunnel. Then thing away put so. We'll not go see him now, but we'll go see him at the end, at the light of the, at the end of the tunnel. Show me them. Then they will show you. Then go tell you, try there, then be hold on into education. Now, like airport. Anyone will say, show me anything where this president do, they say airport. Airport now, they don't hold on to. Try there not be education. Now that don't wear out. Nobody know they listen to that light again. Now they don't go back into airport. Now everything at airport. So, Mr. Batonga, I want to say thank you to you, my brother. You now one. I don't know if you now one of the people in that nation there. We I know say you na Southerners, say you na Mende man, but for be this courageous and speak your mind and tell the truth and say it as it is. You know, let God continue. Let God guide you because then people are way fearful. Now people even if they speak the same tongue, when they eat the same food, they can turn one day, then go crazy on you because we they see how they do to other people. You know, so you did it, you know them, when I know when I self. I hope everything to go well with you, but continue for giving them kind of information. Yeah. Now not go into the agriculture. This is not a waste. Now a waste. Now waste we don't begin from honest by chromatic and down. How many tractors them where honest by chroma in government where them they keep in the backyard? Some of them all been get tractors in the backyard. They all, every single APC minister been get tractor in the backyard. They turn on to toy. The man buy boku tractor them. A Nokia Sierra Leone president, they need a check. Once they don't put you, say you na minister, you na head of department, they need to check you. They don't want to know what you do because the thing is they're not respect the public. And when the people then speak, when we get one or two, now the thing is why I can talk, we get people and we will show now, we always they attack journalists. I don't tell you now over and over. When I get for cut the journalists them, when I get for give them a piece, when I get for cut them a slack, when I get for when I not then at their shoes, when I not know what they go through under this government. Just about Lambrana Bar, the question the way they asked this government in the past 2 weeks. Now the man na sludge the fed for him. Then they harass him. Only God knows that in life they right now in Sierra Leone. Just because as a journalist, see what he's supposed to do and I they do. It not cost nobody, mama. It not lie for nobody. It just they ask questions them and they spit out the actual truth of what thing they go on in Sierra Leone. Now Lambrana Bar know what thing they go on with her right now with this government. That how this government, how monster them people here be. So when people like the kind with journalism, I don't know what they do. They sit down and they never talk. Now we're not to your brother them. Now we're not to your cousin them. Now we're not to you. You be journalists like go sit down there. Let's see what they happen with you. Now I will see female journalists that will go watch football. What did they do? What did they not do? The president in bodyguard them. Then beat them till they want broke then join them. What thing come up behind it? What thing come up behind it? Not to 200,000 leons when I be rich $1, not in Nigeria. They okay, sit down and they cry down then journalists here. We get them there, we not care. But the hand and they look what happened with that young boy, Salone Janjalo. Just because he questioned the chief minister about stress. Then go to an office, then bet him for letting Canada. They say they want for making do Albert for the newspaper. What did they do? They round up him, arrest him, carry him go to CID. From that day, I know I read that young man they name again. I don't know whether I don't go now abroad or he just give up with life, with in career or with in professions. Masala Samba, now in the exile so. Very, very brilliant, energetic lady. Where that lady they be the kind of AYB on 98.1. A very interesting and exciting for listen to. Where they talk. He know what they talk about. He know everything what they talk about. He get everything in palm. Now in the exile so. Today. When election done. Now 1 year the election they can 1 year so. Today that lady they exile. Just because he talk say enough he'll say SLPP win, if he'll say SLPP get more numbers than past APC, but enough he'll say Mother be reach to the threshold. Now the lady they exile so. Time they exile so. God bless this government. Now the government this whole gets. Now the government this whole we get. Now the monster they then wire what we get. But people then they feel say we not like them people, yeah. They always they praise them. So now they get all kind of block. I mean, let's see the uselessness of Sierra Leone. Let's see how Sierra Leone don't reach to the pinnacle of uselessness. The bloggers them. Now then they take pictures them of another country. They say that Sierra Leone. This is somewhere. I see something today. Some country where Sierra Leone they 2 million years for reach. Now then go take some highway or some freeway. They say this is somewhere in Sierra Leone. I say, can you believe? Who they try for lie to? Now tourists they look for. You they look for tourism for camp. Who's part down in Sierra Leone? Who's part down in Sierra Leone? But you know, this farming business, they talk about irrigation. Then people here, they're not serious. They're not serious. Then they eat money. Then they take money, government in money. Then they eat out money. We come for the people and then they eat out. When they turn the lies, they know that they lie. Then they feed police. Then money, then they cut and they pay. Then rest they don't really give it. Then they cut and they pay. First of all, not to €5, not to 5-year-old picking them. Would I even count that idea there? That be done there from Shaka Steven in time. They no need for give them rest. Now grown ups them, pay them what you do to them. Let them go buy their own rest. They don't need no rest from nobody. Pay them what you do to them. Pay them what you are supposed to forget. Let's see if they know they go buy their own rest for themselves. But we can't do. We get the people and then say now they don't work that. They not care. Then just want that one bag rest day. Let's say them they pay you €1 million. Now they pay you €2 million. You be able to go buy rest for yourself. Or they pay you €3 million. Go buy your own rest. Why you for up? Then they treat you like trash. Then they use you for one bag rest. What's in a one bag rest? But now lie, then they lie. They don't fit nobody. But then people are them good pan lie. They know how for lie, and they don't reach to a point where they don't care again about the masses. They don't care about the populace. They can say anything they want to say. They know they listen to the people, and when the people then cry too much, then give them back talk. When they can on street, they arrest them, they shoot them, they kill them, they put them in a mass grave. Let God help we. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Umar. All wetin Umar talk na for himself. He talk am, he team up by himself and talk am. Not an endorsement. Na him talk am. But we're done for today. We say happy Eid to all we Muslim brothers and sisters. And we hope see Tomaboom. You go get a light at the end of the tunnel. We really want Tomaboom for work. But Tomaboom they turn one kind boy picking per way. I don't understand. He go work. We go there back tomorrow. Oh, they there tomorrow? Huh. Well, we go there back tomorrow. Still. Yeah? Okay. Till we meet back tomorrow. People say, tata. Keep me on pray the rest so I dey come.